You know what we do. Once a week, we talk money with Brent Wilsey. Nice to see you.
Good to be here as always.
I'm actually really interested in this topic because I think it's just one of those things that we're always keeping our eye on. We're going to talk about oil, and we really wanted to title this segment, Refined Oil, the Hidden Problem. So kind of tell me what you're keeping your eye on.
Well, what's happening is that everybody knows about oil, the shortage of oil, the Strait of Hormuz, and oil. Well, I tell people oil's worthless if you don't refine it. And nobody talks about the refineries because refineries do have a problem because of what's happened with the past years with refined. So we've got to talk about refined oil. And the thing is, you may want to ask a question, and I'm kind of taking
It's the Brent Wilsey show. So yeah, how are the oil refineries doing?
Yeah, and it's such an important topic because they're not doing well because they're operating at a capacity about 96.5%. Now, you think about that, that is a historical high. I think back in 2018 it was 96.6, so 1/10 point higher. But to have a machine, anything, operate at nearly 100%, something's going to break, something's going to give. You can't run a car full out forever. Eventually it's going to break. And that's a problem of the refineries operating at this capacity. Well, something's going to break. And when they break, guess what happens? They got to shut them down. And they shut them down, we got a shortage of refined gas and diesel.
Let's talk about politicians for a second. I know this is a lifestyle show, but we're also talking money. So in your opinion, what problems have California politicians caused?
Yeah, when I wrote this, I thought about, do I want to talk about the politicians? I'm going to, because it's the politicians' fault we're in this situation. Over the last 20 years, we've shut down 12 refineries, 9 of them in the state of California. California, people don't know this, we import refined gasoline, refined diesel, oil from the Middle East. California is now importing everything. That's why our price is so high, because we've kicked out the refiners. And with that, refiners are saying, well, why should we build any more? Because you don't want to do anything with us now. So therefore, and California did this because they're trying to force us to buy electric vehicles. I'm a free consumer. It's like, if you want an electric vehicle, fine, buy it. But you shouldn't be forced to because the government makes refiners leave, spiking up the price of gasoline.
I know. I was in New Mexico over the weekend. The gas there was like just a couple cents over $3. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Oh my gosh, it was half the cost of ours. Let's talk about hurricanes, because weather obviously impacts these refineries as well. So what are you thinking about when it comes to hurricane season?
That's a big factor. I know we supposedly had a hurricane here not too long ago, but I'm talking about the big ones like Hurricane Katrina and stuff. When you have hurricanes on the Gulf Coast, because the Gulf Coast does have a lot of refiners, they have to shut down, because if they don't shut down, a hurricane could cause major oil spillage, all kinds of things. So even the threat of a hurricane, they would have to shut down the refineries. Now that could take off as much as 10 to 30% of their capacity. Another problem. Now where you're going to get it from, you would see the price of gasoline spike dramatically. I think you could even see gas lines because there's no refined gas to buy because they shut down the refinery. So hopefully you don't have Hurricane Katrina. I can't remember the other one. There was another big hurricane.
I know, there's been a few awful ones over the years.
Even a small one would cause a
problem. Where does the inventory of refined fuels stand now?
And that's the other problem, because if you have problems with refineries, well, hopefully you have inventory. Well, right now the inventory levels are about 130 million barrels below the average where they should be. So that means if you need the inventory, it's not there. And again, the problem is that this is a worldwide problem. We're not just here in the United States. I mean, Russia, they've been knocked down, what, 30% of their refinery capacities because of the war. That's been wiped out, so they're keeping what they have. We do export here in the United States. We are a free country. We export about 900,000 barrels of refined gasoline per day, about 1.9 million barrels of diesel, which is used for planes, trucks, boats. There's a worldwide shortage here, and the only way to fix it is to have more refineries, which they don't want to have. They don't even want to repair them. They don't want to upgrade them because, like, you're not going to use it. So it's a problem that we're going to have if we don't change our thoughts on refineries. We've got to have the refineries say, please, here's some money, build another one.
Yeah. All right, well, let's work on that together, because this impacts everything, right up to the grocery prices, because it's more expensive to move the food.
Yeah, and refined oil is used in so many things, perfumes, chemicals, asphalt, many things. So it's very important. The refineries are the hidden secret that could really destroy our economy.
All right, wonderful. Well, Brent, thank you so much. As always, you can head to Smart Investing 2000 for more opinions and financial advice from Brent. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.